Hey guys, it's me, Eddie. Like I told you, here's my boy, Floyd. He's a big boy. He's getting really long. We got him when he was about a year and a half, and now he's about two, and there he is. He is one of the most amazing boas that I've ever seen. When we got him, I was looking for a Colombian, and this is I found him, and I just fell right in love with him. Couldn't pass it up. I just had to take him home. But there he is right there. I'm a little bit shaky today. I've had a really, really long day. I'm so super tired. I worked for about 13 hours today, and I'm just exhausted. But this is Floyd. I don't know if you can see, but he is like one of the most beautiful um, pink boas I have ever seen in my life. He's a little bit, for some reason, he's just a little bit naughty today. He was pretty hissy and thought he was going to whack me a good one when I got him out, but he's calming down and he's just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I kind of woke him up, I think, and he didn't like that very well, but that's him. Very curious, just like any other boa, but like you can see, his mouth's right by my fingers. He's never bit me, he's never struck at me, but boy, when he's mad, his mouth comes wide open and he hisses very loud. It's kind of scary and unnerving, but I just tell him knock it off and be a good boy. He's starting to kind of chill out. He's gonna check out the camera now and be curious like a boa should be. But as you can see, he's a nice thick boy. Um, just absolutely fantastic boa. Um, if you ever get a chance to get one, I highly recommend it. He is wonderful. Albert loves him.
Hello.
Albert called him Floyd. Not too fast around him. He's just barely got out. He's gonna check things out a little bit. Okay.
I'm trying to
Um,
chew this
but
gumball.
yeah, Albert here, my son. He called him Floyd because he's so pink, and we love Pink Floyd, so he called him Pink Floyd. Yeah, he still doesn't quite know what's going on. He's still half asleep, I think. But you know, it's time to get him out and spend some time with him. He's not been out for about 2 weeks, and it's time.
Oh.
So we're gonna have him out a little. And
Oh.
he's just really a little bit defensive still. Why don't you go play in another room for a minute, okay?
Claw machine?
Yeah, that's fine. So we're just gonna kind of handle him a little. And then me being a little bit shaky is probably not helping him. He probably thinks I'm afraid of him, which I really am not. I just am really tired and he's kind of heavy. So, but yeah, that's Floyd. Um, we're trying a little something new this time. We're doing it with the action cam. So hopefully the picture's good and the video quality's okay. Hopefully you can hear me because I don't know if the sound's all that great. Come on, Floyd, open up and let's go. Let's get out. Come on, buddy. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. You're okay. Don't need to go backwards. I'm not gonna hurt you. There we go. Kind of unwind in here a little bit. See if he'll let you kind of see. I mean, he's about the size of my wrist now. He eats on medium to large rats. But yeah, he is fantastic. He's beautiful. Most of the time he's very active. He likes to get out, play. I think he's right at about 4.5 feet now. But he's a good boy. There you go. There we go. Come on out and play. Come say hi. There he is. God, he's getting big. Weird thing about boas, unlike ball pythons, you can see a lot more active, very strong. Oh my God, he's about ready to break my thumb off. He's getting big. Is just strong. You know, they wrap up. They like to feel nice and secure, climb. Very curious. He likes to check stuff out. Most of the time he's reaching up towards the ceiling, seeing if he can get up there. But yeah, he'll hold on to my thumb there. and he's gonna come and check out the camera for a minute because he doesn't know what the hell it is. He can see the little red light on there flashing. But yeah, he's awesome. I think I'll keep him out for a little while. Just let him be out. He hasn't been out for a long time, and he needs to get out and just do his thing for a minute. He's starting to get a little bit jumpy. Oh, where you going, dude? You gonna go up my shirt? Huh? Thinks he's gonna go up my shirt. But yep, that's him. He is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful snake. I just absolutely love him to death. Like I said, I don't think that the camera really catches his color. He's very pink. His side markings are very ghosted. I really got lucky because the shop that I got him from, one of the kids that worked there actually breed these Hog Islands, and they are actually pure. So they're not mixed with anything. And the cool thing is that they are a natural hypo. And like you can see on his saddles, you can barely see him. His markings on his sides are really blue. They've got a lot of freckling. That's how you can tell that they're really a pure Hog Island. Oh, be careful, dude. But yeah, he's got the blue. And then depending on the time of day, he'll either go really, really pink, or like tonight, it's nighttime. He's got super pink color, and then his side markings are very ghosted. I don't know if you can see that right there, but yeah, he's very ghosted. His head has got a lot of blue, and his ghosted side markings are very blue. His saddles, you can barely see him, but oh, the face on these guys is just spectacular. Their markings and their eyes. I mean, if you can see him, he is just cool. I mean, there's just no other way to say it. He is just amazing. Um, you know, once he's settled down a little bit, I can pet him, I can touch him, put him wherever. He's not head shy. He doesn't try to bite. He's not mean. But he is very vocal. If he doesn't want to be held or doesn't want to come out, he'll tell me. Like he did just a few minutes ago. Mouth comes wide open. He starts hissing like crazy, and it's very loud. It's very unnerving, but not bad. You know, and I don't let him get away with it. I usually will just grab a hold of him, pick him up. I do use my snake hook with him. I've never had to touch him with it, but I have it in my hand just in case. So that at least if he does try to strike me, I can limit that a little bit. Proudly I can say none of my animals have ever bitten me. I've never had one strike at me, I've never had one bite me. Had him hiss, but you know, that's about it. And now he's starting to know it's dad. He just got me out to handle me. Now he's gonna be jewelry, and he likes to get up, and he loves to come up and go through my hair, but he knows that I'll stop him, so he just is all around cool. I don't know if you can see him still, but we're trying here. He just moves. He's always moving, always curious, wants to know what's going on. But you can see compared to my wrist about how big he is. He's getting very heavy. He's probably grown. Oh, I don't know. When we first got him, he was about 3 feet. Now he's about four and a quarter. So in 6 months, he's done really well. Couldn't be happier with him though. Like I said, when I first seen him, I just fell absolutely in love with this guy, and I just could not leave the store without him. He just was the coolest thing ever. I never had ever seen anything like him, and I'd heard of a Hog Island boa, and I know that they're more of a dwarf species. He probably won't get a whole lot bigger than this. Maybe 5-6 more inches, but he's a male, and they usually average between 4 and 5 feet. He might get a little bit more girth to him, but I think this is just about full size for him. Maybe a little bit bigger. I have seen some videos on YouTube. Most of them average about this size. I have seen some a little bit girthier, a little bit longer, but they're few and far between. But yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to see one of these in person, you really, really need to. If you ever get a chance to own one, yeah, look at that. Isn't he just absolutely a stunner? And he just, you know, he just likes to hold on and just hang out with you. He's a good boy. And I don't know, I could look at him for hours if he, you know, if it didn't stress him out to be out that long. I would just keep him out for just forever, and just, I don't ever get sick of looking at him. Feeding time, oh my crap. You guys want an experience?
Yeah.
Grab a boa that's about this size and feed him a medium sized rat. He yanks that thing out of your hand so fast it usually will pop the tail off. He just is, he eats like a boa. That's how he is. But his head, I mean, his head's starting to get kind of big, and just beautiful. I mean, he's just an awesome, awesome animal. You know, if you guys have any questions or comments, put them in the comments section. I'll answer them the best I can. These guys come from a small island called the Hog Islands. They're a locality boa. Like I said, they are a natural occurring hypomelanistic. So, I mean, this is how they look in the wild. This is, you know, a lot of people ask me, oh my God, he's beautiful. What morph is he? And I have to tell them, he's not a morph. He is just, he's wild. That's his normal. There he is, and he's gonna wrap me up and hold on for dear life. But yeah, he's cool. If you guys ever
Yeah.
want something really cool, a really cool animal, you can't beat these guys. And feel him. Look how soft he's getting.
Well, thanks.
Another thing that's really cool about boas, a little bit different than ball pythons, they've got smaller scales. Their skin is just absolutely smooth, very soft. But yeah, they're really cool, and they hug you. Like my arm here, he's on there, but they've got a pretty good grip. Not anything to where it's gonna hurt you or anything, but you know, if you hold them and it just feels so cool because they do hug you.
Dad.
And they hold on nice and tight.
Hey, Dad.
He is such a cool animal. He really is. So that's Floyd. Promised you guys that I'd
Dad?
get him out. I'm trying to look at my little monitor here, and yeah, he doesn't want to cooperate.
Hey,
He
Dad?
just wants to hang out. But hopefully you like that, and hopefully. Sorry, I'm just looking at him. His eyes are just so
Hey,
cool. His
Dad?
face is so cool. But hopefully you like him. His little tail's a little bit different than a regular red tail. It's more brown and yellow, and then he's very pink with brown saddles that you can barely see. But you get down towards the end, and it gets really
Yeah.
crazy busy, and then it just kind of fades out up towards his head. But yeah, he's really an amazing animal. So glad that we have him. The really cool thing is back in the late 80s and the early 90s, these guys were believed to be extinct in the wild, and thanks to conservation and private breeding, they've made a comeback. They've introduced a few breeding pairs back into the wild, and they're starting to make a comeback. So they really, conservationists, they really do
Yeah.
encourage private breeding of these animals. What was it, buddy?
I gotta tell you a secret.
What?
I'm gonna do the video.
Oh, hit the like button and the subscribe button. And so if you like our videos, Albert says to make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. But yeah, what I was saying, they were believed to be extinct, and they're still on the endangered species list. So to actually be able to own and keep an endangered species of snake is just it's amazing, and it's crazy how in the wild they were almost extinct, mostly from the pet trade because they do stay smaller, and so they're very popular that way when they first were discovered out there. Um, but the sad part is a lot of it was the natives just killed them. You know, like people do with rattlesnakes and stuff. But I guess maybe you come across a big snake like this, and he's not that big, you know, but scare him to death and they chop the head off and kill him. And it's very sad to me that you could kill such a beautiful animal. I mean, he was just so docile. He's just such a beautiful, beautiful boy that I could put my hand right up and grab his head. You know, he doesn't strike me or hiss at me or bite me or anything like that. And so it really breaks my heart that it comes to that. But at the same time, it is awesome to be able to keep such a beautiful animal and such a rare animal. There are not very many of them around. And so, like I said, when I seen him, I just absolutely had to have it. And yeah, it put me in a little bit of a bind for a minute, but you know what? We got through it, and we have this beautiful guy, you know, to show for it. And like if I now he's gonna handcuff me, he'll let me go right there. And look at that! Isn't he just a fantastic specimen of an animal? Just beautiful, and he's probably right now. He likes to handcuff me and Houdini me really good. But there he is. I wish I could get him to stretch out. He just will not. He wants to. There we go. There he is. Somewhat. There we go, buddy. There we go. Look at that. Isn't he cool? Yep, very cool guy. And so hopefully you enjoyed this video. If so, give it a like. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the support. You know, I love this little community that we have. Everybody supporting each other. Everybody with positive stuff. Everybody with some of the most amazing, beautiful animals that I've ever seen. But I really hope you like Floyd. He's pretty cool. Glad that he got to come out and say hi to you guys. Glad that we got to spend a few minutes and a little bit of time with you guys. Like I said, hopefully you liked it, and maybe next time I get him out, I'll see if I can get some better lighting. Let me see if I can maybe turn this away. Maybe we'll go for a little walk. I'm going to the kitchen here. There he is. There's Floyd right there. Look at that. Now maybe you can see. Look at that color on that boy. Isn't he just absolutely beautiful? Oh yeah, look at those eyes. He's like, hey, what the hell's that? Get that away from me. But yeah, you look at that. That pink, that blue. Look at his head and his eyes.
Yeah.
Isn't he just freaking amazing?
Yeah.
What?
Look how good that works.
That does work good, dude. I love it. But yep, that's him. And hopefully that gives us a little bit better lighting. I don't think he likes the camera very well. He's looking at it like, get it away. Get it away. Oh, get it away from me. All right, guys. We'll leave you alone, Floyd. I'm sorry. All right. So hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you got a little bit of information out of it, a little bit of education on where he comes from, what he is, and what he does. Yeah, just really a cool dude. He's probably one of my favorites. Just like I say about all of them, this one's my favorite. This one's one of my favorites, but yeah, you know, he really makes me smile. He does. He's really cool. He's got an awesome personality. When I get him out, he'll just hang out, chill. Kind of sometimes have to get him coaxed. Sometimes he'll be kind of like a ball python. Sometimes he'll be like a boa. But I have to kind of coax him to move. But sometimes he just likes to find a nice spot, and he'll just wrap up. I could sit there and watch TV with him. He'll crawl up around my neck once in a while, not too much, which is good because I want my son to always know that, you know, that's probably not the best thing to do. is let the snakes get around your neck, especially where we have boas. I've got that little female pepper. She's going to be 7-8 feet long. That'd be a bad day if she wrapped around your neck and you were by yourself. Um, Not that you wouldn't be able to get her off, but there's a chance. Accidents do happen once in a while, so we try to just make sure that they go around our waist
Yeah.
or our arms,
Yeah.
and that's it. So
Dad,
yes,
look what I won from the claw machine.
that's really cool.
So, this is what I won from the claw machine. This little motorcycle ring.
Yeah, that's his passion. Claw machines and mini arcades, and snakes and lizards. And Floyd is all corkscrewed around, and so I'm going to have to flip him over. There we go, buddy. And see if I can get him to let go of me a little bit here without kinking his spine. Come on, dude, let go. There you go. There he is. Look at that beautiful boy. Holy crap, he's huge. You're getting huge, buddy. I love it. Like I said, if you have any questions, put it in the comments below. Please hit the like button for me. And hey, you guys, have an amazing night. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Wait,